Hey everyone, I'm Micah and I'm a licensed therapist here at Guided Healing. In my last video, I talked about nature-based therapy and a few simple ways you can incorporate more connection with nature into your life. In my next series of videos, I am going to expand on this topic and talk about additional exercises to practice in order to receive these benefits. Today, let's talk about utilizing our senses. We connect to the world through our senses. Touch, taste, hearing, smell, and our sight all help us gather and respond to information within our environment. If we think of this from a survival standpoint, that's pretty important. Think for a minute about how you utilize your senses throughout your day. Getting up to the sound of your alarm, smelling your brewing coffee, tasting your breakfast, giving your spouse a hug, and navigating the road as you drive to work. And that's just in the morning. We are so hardwired to utilize these senses that we rarely even think about using them. A simple way to connect deeper to the natural environment is to be intentional with your senses. One way could be going out on a walk and picking one of your senses to solely focus on. If you chose to focus on smell, you would want to take deep breaths and notice what comes in. Notice when your brain wanders off into thinking about your to-do list and gently bring it back to focusing on smell. Whenever I practice this exercise, I always find myself noticing more than if I had just done my usual walk. Another exercise is called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and is a great one that incorporates all your senses. Start by identifying 5 things you can see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can touch, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste or that you enjoy to taste. This exercise helps calm our system and is a great tool to use if you are feeling anxious. Each of our senses provides our brain with different information about our environment. A third exercise to try would be to take away one of your senses and notice how you may interpret the world around you a little differently. One option would be to wear earplugs or close your eyes for a period of time. Obviously, if you choose to go without eyesight, go slow and notice what comes up when you take away your dominant sense. Give these three exercises a go and I'll be curious to hear what you notice. If you haven't watched my first video on the nature-human connection, you can find it in our video section. Please stay tuned for more videos on ways to connect more deeply with the natural world. Thank you.